Fires, episode 53, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, welcome Facebook, welcome Instagram, welcome YouTube from our central headquarter offices in Modesto, California, to your home, to your devices, wherever you are, all right? So, hey, I got 3 Luna Fires that I want to go ahead and fire it up and, go ahead and share them with you. If you're new to the channel, just know that Luna Fires are daily experiences, epiphany moments, moments of enlightenment that we get to go through on a daily basis, and we come here to share them openly so that we can help you, continue to grow in your mental, spiritual, and emotional life, as well as your professional business life, right? So anyways, welcome to Luna Fires episode 53. I got 3 Luna Fires that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, right? But before I do, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, turn on the notification button so that you get notified when we're actually doing them live. And at the same time, go ahead and share it with others, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate every single one of you guys that actually takes the time to do so. So I'm going to share, the first Luna Fire, and it has to do with problem solving, okay? Well, everything, all the 3 that I'm going to be sharing, it's got to do with problem solving. So number 1, it's really a question, and it's a question to you. So go ahead and answer, leave a message down below of what you think it is. And the question is, what does it have in common? The real estate investing world, raising capital, and working with general contractors. Now, give it a little bit of thought. Give it some thought. What does it have in common? Real estate investing, raising capital either as a debt or as an equity, doesn't matter, and working with general contractors. What is it that it has in common? I'll give you, few seconds while I take a sip so that I can give you time to think about it. And I'll give you the answer, okay? I'll give you the answer. What it has in common is the following, that you must develop, okay? You must know, obviously, the following 3 skills. You got to be good at communicating, negotiating, and selling yourself or positioning yourself. The reason being is they're all of those 3 are required in order to successfully be able to work with them. And when I mean successfully, meaning, making sure that obviously you buy great deals at a great discounts that make sense, raising the capital that you need, as well as working with general contractors that are investor friendly. And in order for you to obviously be able to do that, you got to be great. What it has in common is that you're going to need those 3 skills on every single one of them. You're looking to invest in real estate, you're going to need communication, negotiation, and selling, knowing how to sell yourself. The same thing with raising capital, the same thing with general contractors. Do you agree with that? Yes or yes? Leave me a message down below, right? Luna Fire number 2. Luna Fire number 2 is the following. What are the problems that you're actually solving? Okay, so go ahead and answer that question. What type of problems, what size of problems, what kind of problems are you solving? And the reason why that is important, I'm going to give you a few seconds because I think it's important for you to literally, honestly, be truthful to yourself. What are the problems that you're solving? And the reason why it's dramatically important to answer that question with its reality of whatever it is or whatever, your reality is, it's because your income, it's always in direct proportion to the quality of problems, the size of problems, and, the type of problems that you're solving. Does it make sense? If it does, leave me a message down below. Now, we don't like to hear that, but the reality is that. The reality is that, you get paid, if you want to get paid extremely well, you got to become an extremist at solving some crucial problems. And oftentimes we just don't, know, or we haven't learned, or no one has told us or taught us that the direct proportion of the quality, quantity, and type of problem that we're solving is in direct proportion to the, type of income that we're going to make. Okay. So anyways, leave me a message of what is it that you take about that. So I'll give you an example. If you're solving a problem as a real estate investor, I'm always solving a problem of liquidity. Someone needs to basically get liquid really, really fast. That's when we can come in and buy it all cash, right? Or, they're basically looking to sell quick because they got they got a job transfer, or they don't want to be anymore in that location, or they inherited the property. Guess what? The problem is that we can close it extremely fast with no contingency. Literally, like the fastest we've ever been able to close, it's you're looking at 72 hours, and that is extremely fast. Now that is ultra fast. Obviously we've done it in certain circumstances that only special occasions happen. So that's just one side. Many other ones, there's many other problems as well. Okay, so number three, Luna fire number three: when the tough gets going, okay, you don't have to quit. You need to learn how to pivot. When the tough gets going, don't quit. Don't quit, because I see a lot of people that they quit so fast just because they hit a roadblock, or they basically got a challenge. And I'll tell you the following: the road to success is full of roadblocks, is full of challenges, just like what's happening right now with the pandemic, with COVID, with the hurricanes, and the fires, and everything that is happening around the world. One thing is, it's interesting because people can't quit out of their lives, other than if they suicide, right? But it's quitting is the easy way out, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't have to quit. You just got to learn how to pivot. And I know that when I say pivot, what is it that I truly mean? Well, I mean, like you got to have multiple, multiple cash flow strategies, or multiple income, or revenue channels. I mean, you got to, be able to switch, be able to adapt, be able to adjust, be able to reinvent yourself, recreate yourself, and just, work around it. Hey, in our business, we got from cash flow play, from fix and flip, from new construction, from our real estate academy, from, doing monthly meetups, and so on and so forth. The thing of it is you got to dominate. You got to obviously first learn to dominate one thing. But the reality is this: if that single channel got dried, well, look for another one. One thing I will say this is, people that have succeeded in life, okay, they have also, being hit by big time roadblocks, and their resiliency, their focus of coming back, has been like never before. Just remember this. America will come back even stronger. I know so, because setbacks is nothing more than preparing you for bigger comebacks. Do you agree with that? Leave me a message down below. I know so, that we're going to become even stronger. Now, you better believe it, because if you don't, you'll just see success or wealth being transferred from one side to the next. And the question, are you going to participate on that wealth transfer? Hopefully you do, So anyways, 3 Luna fires, all right? What it has in common: the real estate investing, the general contractors, and the raising capital, they're all going to need 3 skill sets, from communication to negotiation and learning to sell yourself. The problems that you're solving, it's how you get paid. And last but not least, don't quit when the tough gets going. Just pivot, adjust, do whatever it takes. Whatever it freaking takes, doesn't matter. Whatever it takes. I remember, what was it? I was elementary school. I was going to say the name of the school, which was Lincoln, elementary school. And I was already selling pens because my parents never gave us money, or when I would ask my parents for a toy, or when I would ask for, some sort of, getting my Sunday money, or whatever you call it, right? I will never get it. And I said, you know what? If that's a roadblock, let me start selling pens, and I will do pens by hand, and I will sell them to my students until I got in trouble, right? And I say my students, my colleagues, my friends at school, they were not my students, but I remember I was selling for $5. Can you imagine? $5 a pen. Now I would have to do them, by hand, doing their names, and I will pick up orders. I'll remember I didn't do homework, but I did do pens. I didn't actually did my homework, but I was willing to actually do pens so that I can earn money. Now, do whatever is necessary. We're an intelligent we're an intelligent human race, and really, honestly, the reality of it is that only the poor, the people that are have poor mentality are the ones that are the quitters. Anyways, congratulations for being here with me today. Virtual hug from wherever you are. And always remember that you are one freaking real estate deal away from changing your financial landscape. Get to see you next time.